Hello, Chelsea fans. How are you all doing? Hopefully you're all good. Hopefully you are. Let's just make sure I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself? I got my volume turned off on the computer, which doesn't help. There we go. I got myself now. How are you all? Good to see you in. Come and say hello in chat. Come and come and say hello to us. Hopefully you're all good. Hopefully you're all keeping well. Hopefully you've just been just watching what you can. Apologies, I've not been about. I've been away. Had a little bit of a reboot, just on certain bits and pieces. But I'm back, and that's the main thing, that I am back, and we are here. We are here to get on with this particular stream. And it's Chelsea versus Newcastle away in the cup. And this is a good one. I think the lineup is pretty much the same as the cup, well, the supposed cup game that everyone keeps talking about, the supposed team. But I'm waiting for the game obviously to start on Sky. It's on Sky Sports Plus, which I subscribe to. And I'm just waiting for it to appear, because at the moment they're showing the Tottenham Man United, or Tottenham Man City Cup game. Then they're showing Brighton, and I'm waiting for Chelsea to start up, because Chelsea doesn't actually, the coverage doesn't start for another 2 minutes on Sky. So as soon as that does appear, then we're going to get on it. But anyway, Onyedgi, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Everyone's all good. We've been keeping away. We've been away for a little bit. I've been working hard. Bit of a reboot on the website, on the YouTube channel, with a new logo, new banner. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's all good. Hopefully you like it, which is the main thing. But Chelsea's team is pretty much as expected. It's the cup team. John McCleary, how are you, mate? Good to see you in. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. It's always appreciated. Always appreciate my subscribers and those people that have been around for a while, that understand that sometimes it's just a bit difficult to get commentaries done and stuff like that, and just videos in general. I work full time, and I'm out from 13 hours of my day. I leave home and get back from work, and sometimes and I've got look after my little boy and help out at home as well. And sometimes by the time I come downstairs, it's too late. I'm knackered. And I'd much rather deliver content that you guys will enjoy, rather than me sit and just be knackered and try and waffle through. So anyway, hopefully you're all good. And hopefully we're going to look to another Chelsea win against Newcastle. We played well on the weekend. Had a dodgy period of about 20 minutes where we allowed Newcastle back into it, which was a little bit of a concern. But how about that pass from Cole Palmer for the first goal and the finish for the second? Cole Palmer's on fire. So is Nicholas Jackson, to be fair. Both on the bench tonight. The Chelsea team is as expected. Jadon Sancho misses out because he's got an illness, is what we've been told. But the team is pretty much standard. Jorgensen in goal. You've got Dizazi, Tosin, Badiashile, Cucurella on the left-hand side. Not Vega, because Vega played the weekend. So Cucurella, who's been missing because of suspension. So he's in there tonight. Then you've got Dewsbury Hall, Enzo, and then you've got the likes of João Felix, Mudryk. Who was on the right-hand side that I saw? I have to have a look. Anyway, let's just have a look on it. Let's get my other app up just to make sure that we can see what we can see. So let's just come back to the Chelsea link. So watch live. Right, so where is Chelsea? Sky Sports Plus. I don't want to watch Liverpool. So if I go to Sky Sports Plus, then I don't want Brighton v Liverpool. I want an option to watch Chelsea, and I haven't got one, which is great, which is marvellous. So let me find a different link on my app that I've got. Bear with me, and I will find one, and we'll get cracking with the game. Kicks off, obviously it kicks off in 4 minutes' time, so hopefully we can get on it and we can get cracking with this. But yeah, when you've got the Sky Sports app, it's all well and good, but you need the, obviously you don't see all the content, you can't see all the games listed, and that's the problem. So when the game's not listed, then you're sort of... There you go. Perfect. That's the one I want. So let's hold on a second. Let's just get this game up and running. On screen. Jaburu Joe, how are you, mate? Good to see you in. Hopefully you're all good. Why can't I get to see the game? Why is the game not on? The Sky Sports app. It says, right, how to watch it. Daniel, how are you? Good to see you here. Welcome along. Let's just turn that sound off. Bear with me for 1 minute, people. Bear with me. Why can't I watch this game? On Sky. Link on here. Bear with me, people. I will be with you in just a second. Just trying to get this game up on my Sky Sports app, which is just marvellous. Right, we're rocking and we're rolling. Hopefully, we are rocking and we are rolling. So, yeah, Jorgensen, Dizazi, Cucurella, actually Vega's in the middle. The teams are out. Just about to kick off. This is a big game for Chelsea tonight. This is a very big game. Need to do well on this one. We're off and running. We're off and running. Chelsea versus Newcastle. Off and running. Early doors. Newcastle just forcing the ball forward, and Chelsea just nice and easy. Badiashile collects it. Gives it to Tosin next to him. Badiashile. And Tosin back to the goalkeeper. Newcastle with Gordon pressing forward. Catches Badiashile late there. The ball, Chelsea just, the ball's gone forward to Chelsea, in Chelsea's half. Gone nice and easy back towards Jorgensen. Giving the ball to Badiashile and Gordon, right on the byline, and Gordon comes across and nicks him, catches him. As the ball goes out of play, he catches him. And it's unnecessary. Let's just say that. Absolutely unnecessary. Anyway, Chelsea with possession, and it's gone forward looking for Kunku. He's through the middle. He's surrounded by 3 Newcastle defenders. The ball comes to Dewsbury Hall, supporting him up alongside, and he side foots it straight to Jorgensen. Unlucky, but a big chance for Chelsea. Early doors there. Big chance. They've come forward with the ball, and Chelsea have held them up on halfway. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's Chelsea 0, Newcastle 0, obviously. Minute 20 seconds into the game. Dave, Giuseppe, Jaburu Joe, how are you all? Anyway, ball from Newcastle out to his left-hand side. Right on halfway, Joe Linton drives forward. Dizazi's up against him, fronts him up, force him inside, supported by Dewsbury Hall. They go back to the centre-back. One more to the next centre-back across to the right-hand side. Ball's played out to the right-hand side. Chelsea go into the press. It's Badiashile pushing on to shut the forward down. Newcastle with triangles, work it out to the right-hand side. Ball comes in far post. Man, unmarked. Joe Linton, totally unmarked, has hit the post. A mix-up between Dewsbury Hall and Dizazi. Dewsbury Hall left stranded on the far post. Acres of space. Joe Linton, right foot on the half volley, cross from Isaac. And he literally half volleys it onto the outside of the post, and the ball goes out for a Chelsea goal kick. That was concerning, I have to say. Let's be honest. Goal kick taken short. Badiashile finds Cucurella. He's been pressed straight away by Gordon. Shut down and straight out of play for Chelsea. Throwing right by our own corner flag. Anyway, ball's gone up to Mudryk from the throw-in. Loses it. Newcastle win possession, high inside of our half. And they played it out on the right-hand side, back to centre halves. And again, Newcastle with their own possession, deep inside their own half now. Hall plays it wide left to Joe Linton, looking to play on this left-hand side by the looks of it. Hall driving forward has been caught by Dizazi. Chelsea a bit all over the place at the minute, and Newcastle are just playing nice and quick for a team at home, looking to try and put pressure on the opposition. They've done it, and Newcastle got themselves a free kick. Halfway, inside of our half, Tonali rolls it across to Hall. Chelsea holding defensive line right outside the 18-yard box. On that line, staying there. Tonali, free kick. Steps over it. Hall, left foot towards the penalty spot. Good one. Jorgensen, full stretch, claims it, but then drops it as he lands on the pitch, and it comes out to João Felix. Good turn from him. Tonali catches him, and it's a Chelsea free kick. 10 yards outside of our own goal line. Our penalty box, I should say. Anyway, Chelsea with possession, lose it again. Newcastle coming forward. Newcastle are up for this in front of their own fans. Chelsea have started off really slow in this game so far, but plenty of time, as we all know. Thank you for joining in, people. Thank you for joining the stream. This is ball by ball commentary back on ChelsDaft, and the ball goes back to Jorgensen inside his own box. Pressed by Isaac. He launched it forward left-hand side to nobody. Too short for Mudryk. Goes out of play for a Newcastle throw-in. Newcastle are urgent, to say the least, with the ball. Newcastle come forward. Again, right-hand side, but Cucurella's done well. Shut Gordon down. Enzo, ball into the feet of Nkunku. Lays it off to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall holds it up. Halfway line, back to Dizazi, slowing it down. Toss in, fronted up by Isaac. Just holds him off. Dizazi. Enzo. Dizazi, Newcastle pressing as a unit. Well, good turn. Dizazi put Jolinton on his arse, but then he got shut down by Willock, I think it was. Anyway, Chelsea got themselves a throw-in halfway inside our own half. Disasi back to Tosin, playing right hand side of centre backs. He goes to Jorgensen, just outside his 6-yard box, being pressed and shut down. Badiashile looking for Mudryk, been caught off the ball. Late challenge from Kieran Trippier, I think it is out there, potentially. Chelsea free kick halfway inside their own half here. Felix just launches it over to Cucurella, puts the ball down and finds Tosin. 10 yards outside his own penalty box, into the feet of Vega, playing middle of midfield. Vega. Ball's played too high to Nkunku, can't control it. Drive all the way into Newcastle's half. Hall collects it, nice and simple. Plays it square to the centre half and then launches it forward out to the right-hand side. There's a runner. It's Gordon. Jorgensen's on the edge of his box. Gets rid of it first time, but not out of play. Newcastle keep hold of possession, but well done, Cucurella. He's shut the ball down and found Mudryk. Mudryk on halfway. 3 defenders around him. Lays the ball off to Vega, not on the same wavelength. Newcastle pick up second ball. Forward into Isaac. Joe Linton. Willock. Little 1-2s. The ball goes through all of them, thankfully, into the hands of Jorgensen. Jorgensen now collects the ball. So the ball goes out to João Felix on the left-hand side. He holds the ball up and finds Badiashile. Badiashile finds Enzo. Enzo's looking for a little dink pass, but deflects off the Newcastle defender. And it's Chelsea's throw inside their own half. Halfway, left-hand side, Cucurella to take it. Vega's playing in the middle midfield with Enzo Fernandez. So Enzo he gets the ball played to him with his back towards possession. But imagine we actually come away with it. João Felix over halfway. He's got 3 options. Wide right, he's got Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall holds the ball up. Edge of the Newcastle box, does well. Slips under pressure, but does well. Disasi. Vega, halfway inside their half, dead centre. He's got 10 yards to his left. Is Fernandez. Tries to play a ball into Dewsbury Hall on the right wing here and couldn't find him. Newcastle get the ball away, only as far as tossing halfway. Badiashile. Little dink ball into João Felix. Good little cushion header. Cucurella to Mudryk. Cucurella to the byline. Penalty box. Cross comes in. Penalty spot. João Felix. It was Vega. Vega come onto the ball. Penalty spot. He has a shot deflected away for a Chelsea corner. Great opportunity. Great ball from Cucurella. On beyond Mudryk. Byline. Pulls it back. Penalty spot. It evades Newcastle's defenders. And Vega goes onto it and the ball's deflected away. Unlucky. Good opportunity for Chelsea there. Really good opportunity. He was unlucky. Unlucky not to have scored. Chelsea's corner. Bear with me, technical issues here. Anyway, Chelsea's corner. Just in this replay again. For some reason, my app's gone crazy. Anyway, remember, I'm watching on delay, people. Apologies. It's a good ball in. Vega run onto it, and it was deflected by a Newcastle player running past him for a corner. Anyway, Chelsea with the corner, waiting to take it. Dewsbury Hall, into feet of Enzo. Enzo back to Cucurella. Cucurella to Dewsbury Hall. Is he offside? He isn't. Gets the cross in, tries to get a cross in near post. They head the ball away. It was Isaac with the header away. Anyway, Chelsea's got another corner here. Dewsbury Hall again. One arm aloft. Cross comes in. This time towards the right in front of the goalkeeper. Headed away by Newcastle to the penalty spot. Away by Gordon. Just trying to find a different option on my app here. Because it's freezing, which is annoying. It's a Sky Sport app that I pay for. Anyway, Chelsea's goal kick. Sorry, Chelsea's throwing. Enzo. Tossing. Centre circle. Enzo again. Badiashile. First time ball into the feet of João Felix. Turns. Left-hand side is Mudryk. Takes on the defender. Cross comes in, but evades everybody, and Joelinton heads the ball away. Mopped up by Enzo. Finds Dizazi. First time ball wide right, Dewsbury Hall. Two up against him. He lost his foot in Dewsbury Hall, and then he fell over, but the referee's saying play on. Anyway, Enzo plays a swinging ball from right to left, looking for Mudryk, but goes beyond him and goes out of play for a Newcastle throw-in halfway inside their own half, which is disappointing. I have to say that. Real disappointing. Anyway, Tonali from the throw-in. Dead centre, 1-2 with Isaac. Plays it into Willock. Overplays his ball looking for Gordon and goes straight through to Jorgensen. Thank God. Jorgensen. Tossing. Enzo Fernandez. Plays it wide right here. Tossing. Halfway inside of our own half at the moment. Newcastle pressing. Chelsea's playing it amongst the back line at the moment. Dizazi, Enzo being pressed by Tonali straight away, but does well to move it away from pressure to find Jorgensen. Out left to Mudryk. Mikhailo Mudryk lays it off to João Felix, says give him the ball, and gives it to Felix. Felix now lays it off to Enzo, finds Vega, 10 yards inside our own half at the moment, right inside the centre. Into feet of Cucurella square inside the centre circle. First time ball. Tossing. Badiashile. Cucurella. Press straight away again. As soon as the ball goes anywhere near the halfway line, Newcastle are at you. And they're pressing the play. They're squeezing it narrow, Newcastle. Narrow 4-3-3. And Enzo loses it Joelinton, but does well to win it back. Dizazi, 1-2 with Cucurella. Dewsbury Hall to the feet of Vega, but he's got Tonali all over him. Newcastle went in quite strong there with Chelsea, but Chelsea done well to hold off the press and managed to keep hold of possession, which was good. But anyway. So, Chelsea got a free kick. 10 yards inside our own half. Right inside the centre. Newcastle still pressing us. And they've won the ball off us. Joelinton, left-hand side of our penalty box. Cross comes in towards the back post. Tossing does well to get across and block the attempted cross. And it's a Newcastle corner. Wasn't good, I have to say. Wasn't good at all. Anyway. So, Newcastle corner now. Tonali looks like he's going to take it. Tonali, one arm aloft. Chelsea's right-hand side. Newcastle's left wing. Cross comes in towards the back post. High. Thankfully, evades everybody. And the ball's gone out of play for a Chelsea corner. Chelsea corner. Chelsea goal kick, I should say. Dear me. What am I talking about? Taking quickly. Dizazi. To Vega. Vega plays a long ball looking for the run of João Felix, but it's over the top of everyone. It's too centre, it's too straight, and he's never going to get there. I'm just going to catch up the time as it is. Okay, we're back. We're back properly with what we need. Okay, so time's all good. The stream's all sorted. Sky Sports app's playing up. Anyway, let's get back into it. So, Newcastle have been sort of dominating this game so far. Chelsea trying to play out from the back. Newcastle on us. They're playing at home. They're pressing us. They're all over us. Anyway, Jorgensen drops the ball. Goal kick. Right in the centre of his own penalty box. The focus now is on Cole Palmer on the bench, obviously. Chilwell's there as well. We've gone out to Dizazi. He's been pressed straight away by Willock, but Dewsbury Hall's done really well to help him out. Vega, Dewsbury Hall. Level the edge of his own penalty box, right-hand side. What has happened here? Hold on a minute. Hold on, people. This is not good. Hold on. My app's all over the place here. Deary me. Bear with me, people. This is my Sky app. This is going crazy here. Apologies. I will be with you as soon as I can. Back with the game, which is ridiculous. Anyway, right, we're back on with the game. Thank God for that. All I want is a game. That's all I want. Just give me the game. Nice and simple. Anyway, what I've just seen there, so the coverage has literally just gone off my screen. It's now appeared back. I don't know what's going on with the app at all. But Chelsea have got themselves a free kick in, and Nkunku's been taken out on the right-hand side. A ball's played up the line to him, and he's been taken out. And Chelsea got themselves a free kick on the right-hand side of the box. I need to make sure my time's all wrong again. So hold on. I've got to catch up the time now because my app's gone bloody all over the place. Right, anyway, we're back with the proper timing. Deary me. What are they doing to me, these people? Anyway, Chelsea free kick on the right-hand side. Enzo swings it in towards the back of the penalty box. Held away by Gordon. Can only find Dizazi. Cross comes in towards it's too high, too heavy. Looking for Vega back post. Cross came in too heavy from Dizazi. Unlucky. Ball's gone out of play, and it's a Chelsea, Newcastle goal kick, I should say. Anyway, so taken early by Newcastle, out to the right-hand side to Kraft, I think it is out there. He launches the ball high, looking for Isaac off the ball. Referee's taking the tumble. Anyway, Isaac's done well to hold the ball up against Badiashile, and Newcastle got themselves a throw-in on the right-hand side, level with our penalty box on the right-hand side of the pitch. Our left-hand side. Top of the referee there, he's on a heap on the floor. Anyway, he's up. So Crafts to take the throw, and he does, and he goes all the way back towards halfway to Newcastle's defensive line. Back inside their own half to come left-hand side to Hall. Pressed by Dewsbury Hall. Out to Joe Linton, playing left wing at the minute. He's held up by Dizazi. Back to Hall. Chelsea pushing out and pressing. Newcastle forced back to Share. Plays a right foot swinger out to his left-hand side, looking for Joe Linton. Takes down his chest well. Runner's Willock. Willock up against Tosin, forces him out wide. Plays the ball edge of the penalty box, shut down by Enzo Fernandez. Falls to Tonali. Tonali, edge of the penalty box. Joe Linton. Tonali. Newcastle going backwards to come forwards. Ball playing outside the edge of the penalty box, and Chelsea crowd them out and win it back. But then Dewsbury Hall, a loose touch, is then caught by Longstaff, clattered by Longstaff, let's just say that, who's been booked, rightly so. Deary mate, absolutely clattered by him he was. Anyway. So, Tosin got himself a free kick. We're halfway inside our own half, dead centre, looking for an option, goes short to Enzo, press straight away, back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen holds it up on his penalty spot, then plays into feet of Cucurella, who's been pressed. He does well to turn away from a challenge, finds Mudryk, first time ball back, Badiashile by his corner flag, Enzo edge of the penalty box. Chelsea playing out and doing well with it as well, and João Felix helped. Play a long ball over the top, looking for the run of Dewsbury Hall against Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall does well, turn away from the press. Plays a long ball up the line, looking for the run. And Chelsea have done well to crowd it out. Anyway, Cucurella now. Cooker on the left-hand side. Played it full. João Felix has won the ball high in Newcastle's half. Well done, João Felix. Driving forward, edge of the penalty box, turns right foot, left foot, shoots. He's so greedy, Felix. But so is most of Chelsea's front players. You've got to say that. He drives forward. He wins the ball high, does really well. Newcastle defender Share tries to play around him. He nicks it off him and he drives forward. He's just outside the edge of the penalty box. He turns and jinks away from one challenge, turns to his right foot, goes back on his left foot, to his right foot. They're sort of all over the place. And he's got two players wide. Edge of the penalty box, and he shoots over the bar. Anyway, coverage comes back to Newcastle with Joe Linton from right to left. Centre circle, right-hand side now. Newcastle player right line to Gordon, looking for a 1-2, and he's got one. Cucurella, can he get there? He does to hold him up, blocks off the cross, and it's a Newcastle throw-in right by our corner flag. You have to say Madueke's guilty of it all the time. Too greedy. Far too greedy. João Felix, far too greedy. He had Mudryk left, he had Nkunku right, completely wide open because Newcastle's defenders and centre-backs converged on Felix to shut him down. And he should have passed it. Anyway, Newcastle's throw-in. Good work from Mudryk. He shut down Kraft, the right-back, who's running onto a pass from the throw-in, a 1-2, and Mudryk gets his body in front of him and he just clatters Mudryk, who falls to the floor. And Chelsea got a free kick deep inside our own penalty box. And we're playing out Badiashile, a lofted ball over the head of Isaac to the right-hand side. Tossing. Enzo. Badiashile. Badiashile now dawdling with the ball. Enzo, halfway inside our own half. Tries to play a ball forward and clatters off Tonali. Only finds Joe Linton halfway line. Joe Linton. Longstaff. Tonali. Right inside his Kraft. He's got Gordon outside of him. Back to Shah on the right hand side of their defence. Longstaff. Halfway line. Chelsea doing well with their shape at the minute. Newcastle little triangles working their way. Shah. Ball over the top. Looking for a run. Goes all the way through to... all the way through to Jorgensen. Badiashile. Vega's been pressed. Oh, my God. What a mess. Newcastle has scored. Chelsea play the ball out. The goalkeeper plays it short out to Vega, who's on the edge of the penalty box. He's pressed and falls over. The ball goes straight to Isaac, who's pressed the goalkeeper. And Isaac just rolls onto it, turns around and just stabs it, bottom of the net, to make it Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Isaac scores. Second game running against us. So Badiashile has the ball, gives it into the feet of Vega with two Newcastle players up his arse. Newcastle are watching Chelsea's press. Chelsea just play the ball out from the back. We've got Enzo Fernandez and Vega with players up their arses, standing just outside the penalty box. And Badiashile plays it to Vega with two players around him. Vega under pressure, falls down, thinking he's going to get a free kick, and he isn't. And he ends up kicking it back towards the goalkeeper, but not hard enough. And Isaac just steps onto it and slots it into the corner past Jorgensen. Because they're trying to play out from the back with Newcastle pressing up. So when you do that, just abandon those plans and go long. Just keep going long. And it'll force them to change trying to press us and trying to drift off and just sit back in. It's ridiculous. It's our own fault. It's ridiculous. Badiashile was shit pass to bloody Vega. Honestly, Badiashile, his passing at times is baffling. We're playing out from the back again here. Jorgensen, again, Vega's trying to get rid of it, and Vega's been shut down again. Enzo's trying to mop up. Joelinton's won it. Edge of the penalty box now, turns away, finds Tonali. Tonali shoots high and wide. Goalkeeper full stretch wide. But Chelsea again, and Badiashale's doing this. He's doing this out inside his own penalty box, so don't fucking play it there then. Play it somewhere else. It's stupid. Honestly, if you're sitting here with Newcastle pressing and you try to play out twice already and you can't, abandon it. And we're trying to play out again. And we've played it up to Nkunku. Nkunku's fouled the defender and they've been awarded a free kick, Newcastle. 10 yards inside their own half. Jesus. Anyway, Newcastle free kick. So you can see the fans are singing. They're jumping Newcastle. They've been up and at it for this game in front of their own fans. Pressing us. Chelsea are just too laboured. Too laboured. Anyway, come on. Newcastle free kick. Hall's over it. Everyone's pushed forward. He plays it up the line. Wide open is Isaac. Come out to his left-hand side. Cross comes in deflected. Headed towards the goal. It's been scored again. Newcastle have made it 2-0. What has happened here? Chelsea have collapsed in the last 2 minutes of the game. And it's a shambles. It's an absolute shambles. The cross has come in. Chelsea are just not awake at all. They're trying to organise a defensive shape on the edge of the penalty box. From the free kick, Isaac drifts out to left wing, our right-hand side, and he's wide open. He collects the ball, and he just plays it. He holds it up, plays it onto his right foot, moves it to his right foot. Cross comes in. So Isaac is unmarked, takes a touch, right foot, crosses it, and the ball's flicked forward. It comes off the back of the Chelsea defender. The ball's flicked forward, and Disasi and Jorgensen getting a mix-up. Disasi ends up just tapping the ball past the goalkeeper to make it 2-0 Newcastle. I think you're going to find Cole Palmer on a minute because it's a shambles. It's an absolute shambles. Maresca's there, long coat, pointing. So we get the ball from the goalkeeper and go back to the goalkeeper. Disasi own goal, confirmed. Chelsea launch it forward to Mudryk over his head. Out of play for a Newcastle throw-in. Honestly, 2 minutes of calamity from Chelsea. Absolute calamity. It's cost us here so far. Long way to go, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, Lewis Hall collects the ball deep inside his own half. So he's got runners from Newcastle. Chelsea have pressed him to force him an error. And then tossing under pressure from Isaac goes back to Jorgensen, edge of his own box. Bradley says, give me the ball. Get it off him. Don't give it to Bradley anymore. Enzo collects it, gives it to Vega. Pressured straight away. Willock, Tonali, Isaac, Gordon, Joelinton, they're all doing it. They're all up our arses when we got the ball and we're not reacting quick enough. We're trying to play out again. We're being boxed in here. Enzo, back again to Badiashile. He's going nowhere. Cucurella, Mudryk, trying to do 1-2s and Badiashile gives it away again. How many more times? Joelinton collects it and goes back to halfway to his Newcastle compatriot on the halfway line. But well done Mudryk to step in and win it back. Chelsea come forward. Enzo trying to find Nkunku. Tries to hold the ball up. He does. Back to Enzo. Turns away from a challenge. Trying to find João Felix, but the ball's played too far in front of him and goes through to the goalkeeper. Left-hand side, Hall. Under pressure from Dewsbury Hall. Finds Willock. Ball goes inside to Tonali. Being pressured by João Felix now. Such an Nkunku. Felix through the middle. Back to the goalkeeper. Newcastle just taking their time now. Nice and simple. Got time to play a ball into a run. So Willock's dropped off the front line, playing a little 1-2 between two Chelsea defenders. Badiashile, for some reason, has followed Isaac, who dropped deep, all the way into Newcastle's own half. He's been caught off the ball and now has been booked. Badiashile's having a shocker, an absolute shocking game so far. He's gone to follow Isaac, who's dropped off. When they've had the ball deep inside their own half, Isaac drops in inside his own half and Badiashile goes to go and follow him, try and win the ball. He doesn't win it and he turns and Newcastle player 1-2 and the winger Kraft is down the line on the right-hand side over the halfway line. Badiashile trying to catch him and just pulls him down. So it's a Newcastle free kick. We're approaching half an hour in here. And Chelsea, for their own just calamity, are 2 down. Ball over the top to Tonali. Another on the right-hand side. Isaac again. Isaac's run off the ball when Chelsea trying to set themselves defensively has cost us time and time again so far this game. We're only half an hour in. Chelsea are too slow to react to everything at the moment. Too slow. I think these players don't get a game from the start normally. So you think they want to impress. It's a shambles at the moment. Absolute shambles. And we're playing out again from the back. And Tosin is in his own 6-yard box. Under pressure from 3 Newcastle players. That's to get rid of it last minute. Up to halfway. They had it back towards us. And Dizazi's managed to get hold of a free kick from Joe Linton, who's up his arse. We'll look next to him. Isaac's there. Honestly. Chelsea free kick. Level with our own penalty box on the right-hand side here. Dizazi takes it and goes backwards to tossing again. Tossing to the goalkeeper. They've been instructed by the manager. Play across the back line. Keep on the possession. Enzo trying to find Felix, who's pursed up his arse. Newcastle win it again. Tonali. Square of him is Willock, who forces the shot left-hand side wide. Honestly. We're trying to play a ball up to players, and it's so easy for Newcastle. The ball's in front of them the whole time. So they can see who's making runs, who's dropping off, and it's so easy to defend against. Play the ball long, over the top, from the next 5-10 minutes. They just play the ball Dizazi, who's just tripped over it himself on halfway inside his own half here, and it's a Newcastle throw-in. Maresca's out pointing. Maresca's shouting his head off at the minute. But anyway, it's a Newcastle goal again. Yeah, own goal. Cucurella Dizazi converge on the goalkeeper. No one else near him. Anyway, Newcastle possession again. Little 1-2 triangles. Working well. Dewsbury Hall does well to win a challenge. Well done. And he's 1-1. Right, Chelsea got drop balls at the referee. Anyway, tossing. Enzo, Badiashile. Enzo comes away with the ball. Drives forward up to halfway. He's got Cucurella to his left-hand side. Outside of him is Mudryk. João Felix through the middle. Nkunku sort of dropped off. Square of João Felix. And right-hand side's Dewsbury Hall. Badiashile, tossing. Enzo, back to tossing. Enzo, centre circle. 5 yards away from each other. Little balls here. Little give and goes. Mudryk's finally got hold of the ball. Comes inside. Does that too many times, Mudryk. Get down the line. Use your pace. Scare them. Force them backwards. Force them to drop off rather than press front foot. Get stressed. Anyway. Dizazi. Dewsbury Hall. Under pressure back to Dizazi. Deep inside his own half. He's under pressure from Joe Linton. He's being pressed. Tossing. Being pressed. Back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen. You're going to give it to Badiashile, he's now being pressed. Badiashile to Enzo, being pressed by Tonali. Newcastle can't keep this up second half. Let's just say that. They're pressing everywhere. There's 5 of them at the front, up front, pressing everything. They're going to run out of steam second half. Right, well done, Nkunku. Held up possession, done well with it. Vega into the feet of João Felix, halfway line, turns. He's got 4 Chelsea players either side of him. He plays the wrong ball to Mudryk. Mudryk plays the ball back into Felix. Felix shoots, and defensively, what a challenge. I actually thought he played the wrong ball to Mudryk, but Mudryk looks up and finds Felix, and Felix is wide open inside the penalty box, level the penalty spot, gives it to him, collects it, 6-yard box, corner of it. Defender comes flying across and makes a magnificent challenge to deny Felix straight away. What a challenge that was from Kelly. Brilliant challenge, denies the goal. Chelsea corner, left-hand side. Good bit of play from us, finally. Enzo with a corner, right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. Down the goalkeeper's throat, tries to punch it. Defender's gone down. Tonali reckons he's got a smack in the face. Referee's given a free kick anyway. What's wrong with Tonali? Well, Tonali reckons he's been elbowed by João Felix, has he? Is it Felix or is it somebody else? Vega? No one. Anyway, Newcastle got the free kick. Anyway, they take the free kick short. Able to play it out. Chelsea not pressing. Centre-back swings a long 50-yard ball across the pitch to Lewis Hall. Turns inside Dewsbury Hall and plays another raking ball right wing. Left to right. Cucurella does well to get across and wins the challenge. Well done against Gordon. Newcastle throwing halfway inside our half on the right-hand side. our left-hand side, Newcastle's right wing. Chelsea do well to press and force them backwards inside their own half at the minute. Comes out to Hall again, 10 yards inside his own half. Nkunku pressing, does well, got no support from Felix though. They play the ball right hand side and the defender's got Akers. Plays the ball back out to his left-hand side to Joe Linton. Hall goes beyond him. Finds him. Hall. Into the feet of Willock. Joe Linton. Isaac had come out there and got clattered by Vega. Referee's given a free kick. Stupid challenge for Vega. Isaac's on the left-hand side here. Outside the width for the penalty box. And he comes out and just one of them clatters him. Referee gives a free kick. Stupid challenge. Thing is, there's no leaders on. Enzo's on that pitch as captain, but there's no one leading, talking, organising. Right. Newcastle free kick. Literally halfway between the edge of the penalty box and the byline. Just beyond the penalty box, right-hand side. Swung to the back post. Over Joe Linton's head, thank God. And he heads it away from goal and out for Chelsea. Throw-in. About 15 yards up from the corner flag. Cucurella finds Mudryk, who's got shut down straight away and loses it. Newcastle triangle round. The Chelsea press. Right-hand side cross comes in to nobody. Just want to go beyond everyone. And out of play for Chelsea throw-in by the corner flag. Our right-hand side here. It's been all Newcastle this game so far. Chelsea had a good chance then. Felix, but denied at the end. But Chelsea defensively been shocking. And we're still trying to play out from the back using the goalkeeper. He's being pressed. He's panicking. He's giving it straight to Tonali now. Edge of the penalty box. Tonali holding the ball up. Just taking some time. Vega's shutting him down. Edge of the box, Joe Linton. Little 1-2 with Isaac. Chelsea win it back. Vega holds the ball up. Does well to hold it up. It has to go back to the keeper. Keeper's asking for support now. He's been pressed again. This time, he finds Tosin. Tosin into the feet of Vega. Vega now's got some space. Newcastle look a little bit tired and leggy now. And now Chelsea maybe capitalise. Mudryk, left-hand side. Halfway inside their half. Two defenders up against him. Does nothing with it. Gets a throw-in somehow. And throws it inside to Enzo Fernandez. Finds Nkunku, who's dropped off deep. Lays it off. Nkunku. Badiashile halfway line. Toss in centre circle. Right hand side of that is Dizazi. Inside of our own half. Enzo. Vega. Vega to the feet of João Felix. Good first touch. Wide right is Dewsbury Hall. Edge of the penalty box. Right hand side. Dewsbury Hall. Brings onto his left foot. Holds it up and finds Vega. Loose first touch. Finds Enzo. Vega again. Into the feet of Cucurella. Tries to find the ball around the corner. Newcastle read it. Trying to break out, but Chelsea do well to win it back. Left-hand side, Mudryk taking on the defender. 1-2s with Felix. Felix doesn't read it. Shoots. Goalkeeper pushes the ball away. And then Dizazi does well with Joe Linton to win the Chelsea throw-in. Level the edge of the box. The penalty box right-hand side. Newcastle's box. Good shot from Felix. Greedy again, no. But made the goalkeeper work. Chelsea fans gone backwards towards halfway. Tosin finds Badiashile out to Mudryk. Two defenders line up against him. Inside Cucurella under pressure. Badiashile, Enzo, Vega under pressure straight away. Lays it off. Tosin, Dizazi. Tosin centre circle. Enzo. Looking for a little dink ball. And let's go wide left to Mudryk. Now run him. But he's not. He's holding them up again. He doesn't run people down the line, which is what he should be doing with his pace, but he doesn't do it. He keeps coming inside. Anyway, Vega, we're going nowhere. We're on the halfway line. Just there's 5 players strewn across the width of the pitch, just playing little 5-yard balls to each other. Newcastle not even pressing us now because there's no point. But we're not going anywhere. Newcastle, everyone behind the ball, compact and tight. Isaac's caught Enzo. Referee said play on. Felix tries to find Nkunku. Referee's brought it back and said no, actually blew for a free kick here. Felix can't believe it. Taken quickly again. Enzo, Felix, shut down this time. Now it goes to Vega. Wide right, Dewsbury Hall. Halfway inside their half. Vega, 10 yards further back. Centre circle again, tossing. Left of him, Badiashile. Mudryk doesn't take him on. Goes back inside. He does take him on. Go, Mudryk. There you go. That's what you do. Byline. Well done, Mudryk. That's what I want to see every time. He's been doing it about 5 times, just holding it up, laying it off. This time, he feints to go inside and he goes out on the wing and he beats Kraft. All ends up, he's gone. He can't catch him, but just because there's a loose touch from Mudryk, he got his foot in and got a Chelsea corner. Enzo swings it in again down the goalkeeper's throat. Punches away. Crowd around. Chelsea players are crowd around the goalkeeper. He punches it away. Finds Hall. Shut down by Mudryk. Has to go back to, I think it's Longstaff, plays it to Share on the right-hand side of his own penalty box. Newcastle got space to bring it forward. Chelsea not pressing out or pressing at all, but Newcastle just taking their time. They're in no rush. They're 2-0 up. There is no rush. Chelsea not pressing. Pushed up high, but standing there, not moving, not pressing. Newcastle just knocking the ball about 10, 15-yard balls across their back line. And eventually it goes forward, but straight to Mudryk, who's on the right-hand side here, shutting down the play earlier. Vega. Dewsbury Hall, loose ball from Vega. But Dewsbury Hall done really well with it to keep hold of possession. Badiashile. Enzo says, give me the ball on halfway. Looks for an option. Ball over the top, looking for Nkunku. Does well to hold it up. Finds João Felix. Shoots low, Felix. Goalkeeper saves it low down to his right-hand side. Unlucky. Very greedy, Felix, I have to say. Nkunku done really well. His movement takes the defender away. Ball played up to him by Enzo. One touch down to João Felix. Takes one touch out of his feet. Shoots to the opposite side. Far post. Keeper gets across. Good arm down from Pope. Good save. Chelsea growing in the game. But Newcastle don't look in any real danger at the minute. They're sort of playing forward to Joe Linton now. Having a bit of a wrestling match here with Dizazi. Referee allows it to go on. They try and play a 1-2 with Dewsbury Hall's done well to win it. But Newcastle wins second ball. And they go back to come forward. Comes to this right-hand side of centre now. Newcastle with Share with the ball. Plays it wide right to Gordon. He's got Kraft beyond him, but ignores him and comes inside. Held up by Mudryk and Enzo. Back to the centre-back, who's just inside of our half on the right-hand side of centre. Felix goes over to shut him down. And well done. He plays a loose ball out of play for Chelsea throwing halfway inside our own half. Taken quickly by Cucurella. Badiashile to Tosin. Tosin forward to João Felix, who tries to turn actually Nkunku. He does really well under pressure. Nkunku turns 2 defenders and drives forward. Held up. Wide left now, Mudryk. Corner of the penalty box, our left-hand side. Lays it back inside to Nkunku. Loose pass, though. He done well to keep hold of it. Enzo. Newcastle forcing us backwards with 25 yards out. Right-hand side. Cross comes in towards the back post. Mudryk tries to volley it forward. Blocked by a Newcastle defender. Chelsea claim an handball. Not given. And now Newcastle launch the ball away. Out of play for a throw-in. Are they going to look at that? Is it a referee saying, hold on? Good ball from Dizazi. Back post. Mudryk. It's the defender on the arm. Bounce up off the floor. Ignored it by VAR. Play on. Chelsea possession halfway line. Enzo collects it. Ball over top. Looking for Nkunku. Can't find him. Over his head. And the defenders. And goes out to the goalkeeper. Newcastle goal kick. Maresca got to change at half time. 100%. 2 centre-backs got to change. He won't do it, though. Anyway, because United on Sunday. Anyway, Chelsea done well to win it off Tonali between Felix and Dizazi. Trying to find Nkunku. He can't. It's a loose ball. Newcastle get a foot in and get the ball away for a corner. Is it a corner? No, it's a goal kick. Dizazi brings it forward and he tries to play a ball into the feet of Nkunku, but it's too soft and Longstaff collects it, plays it off to Dizazi, who's running forward. Nkunku and Dizazi try to play a 1-2, but Dizazi's ball trim was too soft. Longstaff stepped in, saw Dizazi's run, played it off him. Out play for a Newcastle goal kick. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. Shocking 5-minute spell from Chelsea defensively has cost us 2 goals. and it's awful. Anyway, Pope launches one high. 1 minute of added time. Badiashile heads it forward. Nkunku tries to beat Kelly. He can't. But then Vega does well up against Willock to win a Chelsea frame. Right in front of Maresca on halfway. Does well. Enzo collects the ball off tossing. 1-2 with Cucurella. Bottom of the centre circle, Enzo. Cucurella penalty spot. Back to Enzo. Plays the ball square to Vega. Lets it go to Zazi. Gives it back to Vega inside. Literally halfway line. Right hand side of centre. Wide left is Badiashile. Badiashile to Mudryk. Run him again. He doesn't this time. He comes back inside to Enzo. Cucurella. Enzo. Cucurella. Trying to play it around the corner again. Cucurella and loses out. Gives it away. The ball goes beyond Badiashile. And Gordon's away. Badiashile loose touch. Gordon. Cross comes in. Back post. And Willock volleys it over the bar. Badiashale's having a nightmare. He's got to come off at half time. This is one of the worst performances I've seen off a centre-half from Chelsea for a long time. Badiashile is miles off it. The ball sort of played out to him, and he puts his foot, goes to put his foot on the ball, but he's watching somebody else, and it goes under his foot, and Gordon's away, and Gordon just beats him for pace. Badiashale's booked already. He can't bring him down, and he has to go forward, Gordon. He plays a ball across the penalty box, the penalty spot, and it goes beyond everyone. And Willock can't get there, and it goes wide. So it's half time. It's Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. And all I've got to say is an absolute bloody shambles, if you ask me. It's an absolute shambles. And he's got to do something about it at half time. I see that. I mean, Terry put a comment up on here saying, looks like boys versus men. It actually is, to be fair. It's absolutely shocking from us. It really is shocking. Our play is just so bad. So bad. So why can't I watch that game? Sky Sports Plus. They're playing something. They're playing something. It's just not great at all, this game so far for Chelsea. Jeremiah, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Thanks very much for the comment earlier. Yeah, Dizazi and Bradley. I mean, Dizazi I don't mind. He has his moments. But Badiashile for me just flatters to deceive. He really does. And it's just awful. I just don't understand it myself. I want to see if I can get it on a better app that I've got. Try and get my Sky app sorted out again. Just don't know what's going on. Super Chelsea TV, I'm doing all right, mate. I'm not doing too bad. I'm just trying to get back into all this. Bit of a reboot. Back on the channel, more videos. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. Right, hold on a minute. I've sorted it out now. Hopefully. Am I reading that right? That scoreline. Hold on, there's something outside my building. Wait 1 minute. Am I reading that scoreline right? Man United 4, Leicester 2. 4-2 at half time. Garnacho, Fernandez, Casemiro's got 2. Bleed now. Anyway, let's read some of these comments coming up. Right, I've got the proper content on now. I don't need to watch that nonsense. So, people, let's read your comments while we're here. Yeah, Bradley looks nervous all the time, says Terry. PK, how come Maresca come without a right winger? Jadon Sancho's is ill, apparently. He's out of it. Big ups, love the content. Thank you very much, Super Chelsea TV. Appreciate it. Chelsea Musketeers. Don't worry about losing more folks in the European FA Cup. PK, where have our 46 players, wing players? They don't want to be in this cup. Go goals. Sancho injured this year. Giuseppe must not play from the back in the second half. Want to win this game. Exactly. Start shrinking Daft. I find it helps. Says Jabu Joe. Brilliant. But yeah, they're just reviewing the content, the game again, and it's awful. I mean, Chelsea were wide open. We gave the ball away. Joe Linton's wide open. And early doors in that first half. How he doesn't score, I never know. And then Badiashile plays a loose ball. João Felix finds Cucurella. Mudryk, here we go. Look at some highlights of this game. Cucurella pulls the ball back. That was it. Vega. That was a good chance for us. Vega on the penalty spot. It's only because Tonali's running across him. It comes off Tonali and goes wide. Otherwise, hopefully it would be on target. Here's the goal. So Jorgensen rolls it out to Tosin across the penalty box to Badiashile. Gives a stupid ball to Vega with Joelinton up his arse. Vega loses it. The ball's played into the feet of Isaac. And Isaac just turns around and just whacks the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0 Newcastle. Badiashile's ball to Vega is just ridiculous. He got his back to goal, but so Tonali actually wins the possession. He wins the challenge. And because he does, it goes to the feet of Isaac and Badiashile plays him onside. But Jesus. Anyway. We can only get better second half. Let's just say that. Ten Hag inspired. Sancho's not even injured. No, Sancho's ill. Looks much pressure on us at the back. Our players just made stupid decisions. Exactly. The defence is always shocking for some reason. Looking shocking for some reason. Riles team selection. Why? It's because they're in and out, aren't they? They're not playing week in, week out. And that's the problem. So that's what happens when you get a big squad. Players have got to just fill in when they can. Cucurella's working hard, but yeah. The scores: Liverpool's beaten Brighton, Villa Palace 1-1, Man United 4, Leicester 2, Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0, Preston 0, Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1, Man City 0 in the Carabao Cup. 4-2, Man United. Yeah, we're going to have to... He's got to do something to make a change now, Maresca, but he's got to think about Man United at the weekend. So whether he does or not is another thing. I'm not sure he will. That's the thing, though, isn't it? So, but good to see you all. How have you all been? How have you all doing? You all doing all right? That's enough for the cordial. This starts forcing me to drink something stronger now. Anyway, so believe it or not, Chelsea's had 64.2% possession in that game. We've had two attacks of note where, like I say, early doors, the Cucurella ball beyond Mudryk played him in, and then Mudryk pulled it back. Sorry, Cucurella pulls it back from the byline towards the penalty spot, and then Vega runs onto it, and his shot is blocked away. That was one big moment. And then the one from Mudryk where he plays it into João Felix, 6-yard box, opens his body up to play it into the back post, and the defender come across. Made a great challenge, Lloyd Kelly, I think it is. A great challenge to deny him. We've had our opportunities. We've opened Newcastle up 3 or 4 times, but we can't do what we're doing the way we're playing. Honestly, we can't do that. So the enforcement's the pale ale now. My God. If Chelsea just, what they have to do, they've got to mix the play up because they're becoming, there's a saying about telegraphing a move, basically. So we're becoming very predictable where when we got a goal kick, all they're going to do, the opposition's going to do is push up on us to force us to play it different or just try and do something. But we're not playing it different. We keep trying to play out from the back. Using the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper panics. He's trying to look for an option, but every single Chelsea player that's dropping off or just dropping in to make an option is being covered by a Newcastle attacker. Our 5 are 4 defenders and Enzo dropping in, or even, 4 players, and you sitting there now looking at bloody Cucurella on the inside, Vega, Enzo, Dizazi, Badiashile and Tosin. Those 6 players have been covered by Newcastle players. So as soon as he's looking to play a ball out, Jorgensen, he hasn't got one. So then, as we did with the first goal, let's just be Badiashile and give it to Vega with a player up his arse who loses it, and then they score from it. So Chelsea can't afford to do what they're doing defensively. Jan Perry, how are you, mate? Good to see you in. Juve Parma 1-2. Yeah, I'll stick to that game if I was you, mate. unless it changes drastically. But Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I've been away for 5 days. I've been 4 nights away, 5 days. A nice little relaxing break. Nice, no stress whatsoever. I watched first half of this and I'm stressed. Rob, I think you're right. A nice early goal from us would be good. Let's just say that. Would be nice. But, we shall see. Chelsea subs all out, just warming up, including the goalkeepers. It'll be interesting to see what happens in January and the summer as Maresca tries to mould these players. But the thing is, how many good centre-backs and full-backs are there on the ball in the Premier League or out there at the moment? That's the problem we got. It's all well and good saying, you can sell these players and all that, but who are you going to bring in? Who's going to want to come in? On an 87-year contract that gets renewed after a year. Baffling. Yeah, Livramento we sold. Hall we sold. Gurhey we sold. We sold, what's his name? Over at AC Milan. Sold him. Dear me. Anyway, look, we've got to just move on with the players that we got. We have to just focus on that, focus on our score. We've been doing all right. We've been doing fine. I was very annoyed with the Newcastle game, the Liverpool game, I've got to say that. I just thought we didn't turn up enough in that game, certain players. We gave him too much respect. I think the substitutions weren't good either in that particular game. So jury was out on that game for me. Been doing well. We played all right against Man City, but not great. Played all right. Went on a good run of games. And then obviously we went to Liverpool, and that game just disappointed me, I have to say. Then obviously we had another game, and so Newcastle was a good win last weekend. Difference again is Cole Palmer and his vision. Now this particular game, it's the link up between João Felix and Nkunku. It's literally like they're both playing as 10s. They're not playing as a direct number 9. So I'm not too sure on how that's working out. Yeah, Curtis Jones, exactly. Woodshedder, how are you, mate? You got forced to watch a Man United game. Deary me. You know, I've been struggling to score goals, haven't they? 10 hard goals, I've got 4 in one half. So I am delayed on the coverage, people, by about a minute or so. So at the moment, I'm too busy looking at Alan Shearer in the commentary area for some reason. Don't know why. Right, Chelsea come out second half. Again, I am delayed. Remember. Right, come on, Chelsea. Get an early goal. Do something with the game. Come on, please. Just do something with it. Right, so anyway, game's kicked off. We're back. Badiashile. Enzo. Badiashile again. Enzo, back to Badiashile. Left-hand side. Halfway line. Puts his foot on the ball. Enzo's inside him. He's got Vega 2 foot away from him. Tries to play a ball into the feet of Cucurella and gives it away. Cucurella done really well, Cucurella. Wins it back. Tossing. Into the feet of Felix. Can turn. Top of the centre circle. Tries to find Nkunku. Newcastle read it. Win it off them and break forward now. Shah's coming forward through our midfield. Tries to find a ball wide right, our left-hand side, and well done. Cucurella gets back in to beat Gordon to the ball. Chelsea trying to play out. And Chelsea do well. Enzo does well under pressure. Finds Cucurella back inside to Vega. And back to the goalkeeper. Slow it all down. Tossing now from the goalkeeper. Asking for Badiashile to drop and gives it to him. He lays it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper takes a touch, looking to play a ball wide right. And does to Mudryk, wide left, sorry. But Mudryk is crowded out of it by Longstaff. Tonali collects a loose ball. Longstaff wide right. Clock again, I know. Apologies. Clock. I'll catch up the time. Don't worry. Right. We're back on it. So, anyway. Chelsea do well. Newcastle trying to sort of get forward, and Chelsea are breaking it all down and forcing them backwards. So, Kelly, Hall, wide left is Joe Linton, fronted up by Dizazi, forcing backwards inside his own half now. Hall. João Felix is sort of half jogging out to press. Nkunku does press Share, drives him, forcing forward, and Cucurella, of course, up the back of the defender, Gordon, force him over. Of course, Cucurella goes, I got the ball. We didn't. He went through the player first. It's a free kick all day long. Stupid free kick to give away. He's going nowhere. Stand up. Well done. Chelsea actually pressing well here, and Newcastle have actually just given the ball away. Chelsea got themselves a throw-in, taken back to the goalkeeper, Jorgensen. Jorgensen to the feet of Enzo, back to the keeper, under pressure. He's just done a little, dearie me. He's been pressed by Gordon. He's done a little back heel away from him and put Gordon on his arse. Chelsea come out of the ball. Mudryk playing it forward, trying to play it off of the defender, off of Isaac. He can't. Newcastle win it high. Cross comes in from Newcastle. Held away by Tosin. Vega, or Nkunku gets back in to win the ball. Does. He catches Longstaff, who's gone down. The referee says play on. Mudryk's been caught by Gordon. Kicked out of Gordon. Sorry, Gordon kicked out of Mudryk. That should be a booking, surely. Brought him down. Chelsea do well under pressure there. He's just kicked the back of his foot. Going across him. Well done, Jorgensen. Done a Cruyff turn. Literally, does a Cruyff turn 3 yards from the byline with Gordon. Turns away from him, puts him on his bum. Well done. Anyway, the replay cuts back to live possession. It's Tosin. Swings the ball from right to left to Mudryk. Good first touch. And Mudryk driving forward, left wing. Cucurella's beyond him. Cross comes in towards the edge of the box. Deflected away. Finds Enzo. Halfway inside their half. Right inside the centre now. Dizazi. Slows it down. Vega literally creeps up to us as good a ball. Gives it to him. Badiashile. Mudryk. Fronted up by two Newcastle defenders. Comes inside Mudryk. Looking for a ball. Gives a simple one. Badiashile gives it to Enzo. Enzo, good ball. Cucurella between the lines. Back inside to João Felix. Shoots and again blocked by Kelly for the second time. This time right on the penalty spot. And now Newcastle holding the possession up. And now Willock's driving forward. Willock up against Vega. Can't catch him. Willock inside the penalty box. Vega does really well to hold him up. Cross comes towards the back post to Isaac. Takes a touchdown. But Chelsea's back in numbers. Defending and force them outside of our box. Comes to Lewis Hall. Easy for Jorgensen to make a good save and rolls it out right wing. Out to Dizazi. Holds it up. Back to Tosin. Jorgensen. Penalty spot. To the feet of Vega. Back to Tosin again. Just trying to play out from the back again to the goalkeeper. Jorgensen, left-footed swinger, finds Mudryk, heads it back inside, looking for Felix. Great first touch from him, and second, and back heel. Well done. Halfway line Mudryk, from left to right. Switch it wide right to Dewsbury Hall. Hardly been in the game, Dewsbury Hall. Holds it up and does well. Lays it off to Vega. Enzo, centre circle, top of it, inside their half. Cucurella now, outside the penalty box, wide left to Felix. Turns on his left foot, held up. Back heels it, tries to... he's been beaten to it, Felix. He's tried to sort of nutmeg and dummy the defender, but the defender was too wise for it. Newcastle breaking away with Gordon, over halfway. Gordon, 4 Chelsea defenders. Badiashale's one of them. Cucurella's the other one. And now Gordon has now caught Cucurella late. And now he's getting booked. Should have been booked the first time. Badiashale gives him a bit of a front. So Badiashale and now Joe Linton are going at it. And now Joe Linton and Enzo Fernandez are going at it again. This goes from the weekend. Joelinton's fuming with Badiashile. Badiashale's gone over to Gordon and given him a shove. Because he should have been booked for the other one, Gordon. He's gone in late on Cucurella. So Badiashale's gone over and pushed him. And Joelinton don't like it. It's a stupid tackle from Gordon. So Badiashale's gone over to have a word with him and pushed him. And then, what's his face? Joelinton don't like it. And him and Badiashile are going literally nose to nose. And he said something and Joelinton was fuming. Anyway, Chelsea free kick taken short. Vega, inside the centre circle, gives it to Dizazi. Gets it back, Vega. Newcastle not pressing as they were first half. I told you they're going to run out of legs, I think, Newcastle. And they're going to run out of legs second half. This is where Chelsea's bench will make the difference in this game. They look leggy, Newcastle, already in the second half. They're sitting defensively inside their own half. They're pressing up to halfway, and that's it. First half, they're pressing the whole pitch. Newcastle fans gone back to defend up, pressed by Nkunku. Badiashale's done well against his Isaac to win it. Toss it. Centre circle. Dizazi. Vega comes short. Give it to me, he says. Out to Badiashale, left-hand side of centre. Ball inside the fit, inside to Cucurella. Lays it off to Enzo. Dewsbury Hall's got loads of space right-hand side. We come back left to Mudryk. Great first touch. Inside the box. Lays it square to João Felix. No, it's Nkunku, sorry. But too close to him, too hard. Bounces off of him rather than him getting a touch and controlling it. Newcastle trying to play out triangles. Chelsea done well to win it back. João Felix trying to lay it off first time to Nkunku. Can't do it. Newcastle win it back again. And now they break. 2 players on the left-hand side, Newcastle. Overlap. Hall and Joe Linton. Edge of the penalty box. They try and get across to the back post. Deflected by the defender. Into the arms of Jorgensen. Straight out to they're leggy, Newcastle. They're so leggy. They're just sitting and letting Chelsea possession their own half. Vega, get pace on the pitch. Get Palmer on here. Get Jackson on here. We just need someone who would make a difference. Badiashile now. Left-hand side, Mudryk, go. Halfway inside their half, Mudryk. 2 players against him. Beats Gordon. Drives forward, Mudryk. Inside the penalty box. Tries to get a cross in. Deflected away from everyone. Outside the box to Joe Linton. Into the feet of Isaac. Up against Tosin. Well done. Tosin wins it off of him. High inside their half. Enzo. Halfway. Again, Mudryk. Mudryk's the man. Give it to him the whole time. Mudryk. Tries to play a ball into the feet of João Felix. He does. Back to Mudryk. Wide right. Dewsbury Hall. Corner of the penalty box. Takes a touch. Cross comes in towards the back post. High beyond everyone. Cucurella heads it back down. Enzo shut down by Tonali. Can't get a shot away. So Vega brings the ball away. Out of danger. Back to Badiashile. Top of the centre circle now is Tosin. Tosin collects it. Gives Dizazi under pressure from Joe Linton. Vega. Enzo left to centre. Felix makes a run over the top, trying to find him. Keeper comes out and clatters the defender. Dewsbury Hall shot blocked by Lewis Hall. Pope's going to get there to stop it going for a corner. He does, out for a header. Right, he's getting booked now, the goalkeeper. He's just kicked it away from Dewsbury Hall, trying to take a throw in. Pope gets booked. Pope clattered his own defender with the ball that went in the box there. He shouted out at Kelly and he's punched the ball and he's literally just punched the defender as well. Anyway, Chelsea have got a throw-in, level with the edge of the penalty box, right-hand side here. Chelsea's talking to João Felix about something. Anyway, Dizazi take the throw-in. 6 players inside the box. Goes back to João Felix. João Felix now. Gives it to Vega. Badiashile to Mudryk. Mudryk to Enzo. Enzo to Badiashile. Badiashile to Dizazi. Enzo. Wide right, Dizazi. Newcastle in their compact shape. We're trying to play it we're trying to look for a ball into. We're trying to play a ball in someone to lay it off. And they're trying to do it into João Felix, but he's got 2 Newcastle players up his arse. And he's gone straight through to the goalkeeper. Chelsea didn't have a goal early. Well, a goal next 10 minutes or so. Chelsea pressing now Newcastle inside their own half, which is good. Yeah, Madueke's coming on. Madueke's on for Dewsbury Hall. He's not been in the game, Dewsbury Hall. Understandable straight away. First change. Yeah, so Nolly's on. Run at him. 2 wingers, actual wingers on the pitch now, which makes a difference, I think you'll find. Enzo's in, Mudryk's here the whole time. Anyway, throwing. Joe Linton holding the ball up. Finds Longstaff, beats Enzo and plays the ball wide left out here to Hall. He's got acres of space. Madueke gets out there. Lays it off to Willock. Tonali. Halfway inside of our half at the minute. Now it sort of goes out towards the edge of our penalty box. Wide left here, Hall. Madueke. Feints across. Gets beyond him. Has to go backwards to Tonali. Another ball out wide. Cross comes in back post. Over everybody. Mudryk will get there. Against Kraft and does really well, Mudryk. Well done. I think Dewsbury Hall's a squad player, 100%. And I think he's someone that can probably thrive in a number 10 role. But He's not going to get there, is he? Anyway, Chelsea with possession, try under pressure, lump it forward, and Nkunku's come all the way across to clatter Shah right in front of Newcastle bench. He's on the byline. He's going nowhere. It's a stupid free kick to give away because it just invites more pressure. It's stupid. Anyway, Shah's got the ball. He's 10 yards inside his own half here. Leaves it for Kraft. Goes back to Shah inside his own half, and straight away goes back to Kelly. He goes one more to Lewis Hall, being pressed by Madueke. Hall drives it forward, but Chelsea do well to win it. Dizazi does well. Madueke's first involvement. Nutmegs Newcastle defender. Back inside our own half. And now Cucurella's got it, halfway line. Cucurella into feet of Felix. Can't bring it under control because he's getting clattered by a Newcastle defender. But it comes back to Cucurella. Referee says play on. Toss it. Badiashile halfway line. Badiashile, Enzo, Badiashile, Vega. Ball left is Mudryk, but he ignores him. Badiashile. Go the other side to Madueke. Toss in. My app's gone. Wait a minute. We'll be back on in just 1 second. My app's disappeared. Hold on. I'll be back with you. Sky Sports, honestly. Sort your app out. For God's sake. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It's completely crashed on me. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, my God. One second. It's completely gone. Hold on. So I'm back on with Chelsea with a corner, left-hand side. Cross comes in, headed away by Newcastle at near post. I can't tell you what happened with that corner. All I can tell you is we got one. So, my app's crashed, completely crashed, which is amazing. So, Chelsea corner from the right-hand side again. Madueke, one arm aloft. Cross comes in. Right underneath the goalkeeper who heads it. We punch the ball away. Mudryk, Cucurella, Mudryk. Right inside the box. Cross it to the back post. It's not strong enough and they head the ball away. Newcastle. Comes out to Madueke, right wing. First involvement. Gets the ball and beats the defender and been brought down. He's gone down and the referee's given nothing. Let's have a look to see if there's anything in it. VAR will look at it. But anyway, Chelsea with the ball. Deep inside Newcastle's half. Sorry, just over halfway, I mean. So Vega with the ball. Top of the centre circle. Looking for a out ball to the left-hand side. And Badiashile steps out there. Goes back inside to Vega. Vega to Enzo Fernandez. Right inside the centre circle. Driving forward inside their half. Newcastle just in defensive shape. 5-4-1 shape. And Chelsea playing around it. Literally 5-4-1 Newcastle. Ball in behind. Mudryk's in behind. Gets towards the byline. Can he find the ball? He plays it back to Nkunku. And Nkunku, rather than have a shot, just lays the ball off to nobody. And Cucurella has to get there. I have no clue why he did that. I literally have no clue what happened there. Mudryk is brilliant. The ball from Badiashile is brilliant as well. In between defenders, and Mudryk is away. Byline, just outside the 6-yard box, and he pulls it back to Nkunku. And I think he's tried to right foot, side foot it. It's come off his heel and come back the way it came. And Cucurella then had to run onto it. But Madueke against Gordon. He beats Gordon. And Gordon just pushes him. Doesn't even play the ball. He pushes him. And Madueke goes down. I don't give anything. I know, VAR looking at it. I know, no, Newcastle making changes. That's what the delay is. Isaac's gone off. Willock's gone off. Anyway, But Osula, that forward they've got, Newcastle's come on for Isaac. So we'll catch me clock up. Okay. Anyway, Chelsea possession again, done really, really well on the left-hand side here. And Joe Linton has now clattered Mudryk again. Mudryk is a danger man all day long. He's up against Joe Linton. He takes him, does a little step over, just beats him, all ends up. Anyway, we're looking at the replay of that. The cross that comes back to possession. And Chelsea done really well to win another corner again on the right-hand side now. Mudryk is a danger man all day long. Free kick taken quickly. Enzo with the ball in, back post, looking for Dizazi. Newcastle get the ball away. It's a corner. Madueke to take it. Out to Enzo. Halfway inside their half. Back to Cucurella. Enzo. On up across. Cross comes in. Newcastle head it away with Joe Linton. It's another Chelsea corner. Madueke again. Newcastle claiming it's a goal kick. It isn't. Another Chelsea corner. Come on. So, one arm aloft. Madueke, right-hand side. Left foot in swinger. Make it count. Too low. Evades everybody. Well, doesn't evade a Newcastle defender. Gets the ball away. Another Chelsea corner. Zazi, Badiashile tossing, all there, all smothering the goalkeeper. Vega, we got some height in that box, need to use it. Get the cross in. This time it's better. Towards the back post. Goalkeeper's under it all day long. Newcastle defender's gone down. Been clattered by the keeper. And he's gone down. Newcastle time wasting already. But it's not good enough. The free kicks are too high. Corners, set pieces, too high, being lofted in. I thought we got a set piece coach, haven't we? It's awful. But anyway, 25 to go. Maresca's getting hold of Felix for something. Newcastle playing out from the back now. Chelsea pressing. Madueke leading it. Chelsea done well to win it back. Madueke's turned the defender and he's away. Madueke towards the byline. Cross comes in, back post. There's nobody there. Nkunku went near post. Well done, Cucurella. He's won it off the feet of Joe Linton. Right outside their box here. Enzo. Held up, though, by Newcastle. Forced them backwards. Vega. Wide right. Dizazi. Madueke. Had an impact so far. Dizazi. Under pressure. Loses possession. Newcastle coming forward with Guimaraes, I think it is. There's a run, but it's too far ahead of the running defender. So the runner from deep. Covered off by tossing back to the goalkeeper. Badiashile finds Cucurella left-hand side. Cucurella now. Inside of him is Enzo. Just inside of our half. Enzo, one more cross to Vega. Centre circle. Vega looking for another ball. Goes square of himself to Zazi. João Felix has given the ball. Collects it back to inside to Vega. Vega to Badiashile. Badiashile wide left to Mudryk. Mudryk left and Madueke on the right, causing problems. Enzo swings the ball wide right to Madueke. First time ball back to Zazi. He's a bit loose. Has to go back towards the halfway line. We're camped inside our half at the minute. No goals to show for it yet. Badiashile collects it. Lays it out to Mudryk again. Followed up by Joe Linton. Very noticeable that Kraft's not going up to him. It's Joe Linton that's tracking him. Tossing, tries to play a ball between defenders. Newcastle give it away or give it just straight back to us. Enzo, top of the centre circle. Cucurella, 10 yards forward of him. Out to Mudryk, edge of the penalty box, left-hand side. Back inside to Nkunku. Get in the box, Nkunku. Playing a 1-2 with Enzo, but 25 yards from goal. Looking for a ball over the top to João Felix. Newcastle read it. One defender chests it down to the other. They clear it, but give it straight away to Zazi. Cross comes in again. Mudryk coming in on it. Back post. Can't get the ball away. Newcastle defensive. Some defensive mistakes. Comes out. Madueke tries to get onto it. Popes at his feet. Collects it. Unlucky. Chelsea's cross has been awful. Anyway, Newcastle good possession away again on the halfway line. Chelsea dominating the game. Nothing to show for it. Better second half from us, I have to say, defensively. Anyway, Enzo lays it off. Dizazi finds tossing halfway line. Wide left is Badiashile. Mudryk again. He's got Cucurella running beyond him. Inside is Enzo. Tossing. Wide right is Madueke. Look for him. He goes square to Dizazi. Halfway inside Newcastle's half. Everyone from Newcastle's behind the ball. They're camped inside their own half. 30 yards from goal. Enzo trying to find a ball over the top to João Felix, who's making his runs, but he's been ignored at the minute. Now the ball's played into the Nkunku's feet. Lays it off to Vega. Vega out to Madueke. Edge of the penalty box. Cross comes in left-footed. Beyond everybody. Newcastle with lucky deflection. Falls to Gordon. Gordon in his own box. Finds Tonali. Back to Newcastle's defender. Kelly. The goalkeeper. Scoops the left-footed ball out of play. And Dizazi wins a header against the winger to go out for a play for a Newcastle throw-in. 20 minutes to go. How much do you want it, Maresca? Bring on Cole Palmer and Jackson. Make a difference. Take Felix off. Take Nkunku and Felix off. Jackson and Cole Palmer on. Anyway, Chelsea win back possession off Newcastle. Do well with it. Vega, halfway line. Enzo to his left. Busy Enzo, trying to create things, trying to look for openings. Comes out to Mudryk, up against Joelinton, who literally does this and force him to an error. And Newcastle break forward now. Ball's been held up. Joelinton. Mudryk. Joelinton beats him to it. Tonali. Mares plays the ball wide left here. That's Gordon with the ball. Lays it off. Mares wide left is Hall. Cross comes in. Well done, tossing near post. Flicks the ball away from danger. Finds Enzo now. Mudryk collects it. Deep inside his own half and breaks the break up towards halfway. Nkunku finds him. Nkunku lays it off. There's a run from Felix. Felix goes across the defender. Defender blocks him off. Felix can't get it. He's too tame. And now Felix beats the defender to it, but the referee's claiming the defender was pulled back. Felix is saying what you're talking about. Oh, my God. Defender just fell over. He's absolutely nothing, Felix. He just fell over. Anyway. Hall's going off by the looks of it. So Hall's gone off now. Livramento's coming on for him. And Dan Burns coming on. Centre back. Or was it Burn off? Burns on. They've gone three at the back, Newcastle. Although Gordon's gone off and Burns come on. Anyway. So 20 minutes or so to go. Hall and Gordon have gone off. Anyway, goal kick from Pope. Centre forward's gone down. Balishli's coming, didn't do nothing. Centre forward's... What's happened here? Balishli's gone up to him just to make a challenge and the defender's gone down. or the ball's gone down onto his ankle. Now he's up and he's fine. Newcastle got themselves a free kick. Dead centre, halfway inside of our half. I say dead centre, it's probably right inside of centre. Newcastle free kick. Jorgensen on his penalty spot. Finale's over it. Chelsea high line. A couple of yards outside the box. Tonali to deliver it. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Back post. Got a man over. Oh, my God. 3-0 Newcastle. Offside. Offside, Longstaff. When the ball's been played, we were wide open. They played it to the back post. Whoever was on the back post headed it back across goal. There was a person on the far post, unmarked, who headed it in, but it's been given offside. Lucky for Chelsea. Badiashile out to Mudryk halfway line, fronted up by Livramento. Badiashile, Newcastle with 5-4-1 formation now. 5 at the back. Shutting off the space. Chelsea, they've got to do something. Anyway, Nkunku's not in the game. Felix not in the game second half. Mudryk plays it square, halfway line, tossing. Get it wide right to Madueke. Tries to play a ball in behind. We've got one. Felix is through on goal. João Felix. He's put the ball wide. Unlucky Felix. Unlucky. The ball was a good one. Split defenders. Felix run onto it. But literally, as the keeper come out, he got a little toe to it. Knocked it past the goalkeeper on full stretch, but he's dinked it literally about a yard wide. Good ball from tossing between defenders. Felix made the run, dinked it past the keeper, and it goes wide. Unlucky. Unlucky. Good chance. Oh, there's offside from the... Yeah, the person that scored the goal was miles offside. It was offside with the actual beginning of the move, and that's why it's been disallowed. Why is my clock saying that? It's not right. My clock's not keeping up with play. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my clock today. Right, anyway, back to the game. Chelsea possession up to Cucurella. Holds off a challenge and gives it to Mudryk. Mudryk stands on the ball and he goes out of play. Unlucky, unfortunately. 14 minutes plus injury time to go. Newcastle just playing the ball back, wasting time. Back to the goalkeeper. Press. Madueke goes. Well done, Madueke. Forces Burn to play it wide. Play the ball forward, Newcastle. Up the line. No silly challenges. We sort of half win it. Then Vega does well to no. Don't give a free kick away. Vega gives a free kick away against Gramares. Inside his own half for some reason. Don't know why. Newcastle take their time again. Right, back to their goalkeeper. Nkunku goes to press him, doesn't. Tonali. Enzo's trying to lead the press, asking people to join him. Newcastle play the ball wide to the centre-back. Then the centre-forward holds off Badiashile. Lays it off to Gramares. Gramares. Wide left now. So it's, what's his face out there? Joe Linton. Back inside to Gramares. Tonali, Gramares, little 1-2s. You, me, to you, to me. Chelsea now force them out and go back towards the goalkeeper. Share with a loose touch. Finds Kraft. Mudryk after him. Long ball over the top. Looking for Livramento's run. Cucurella's covering him off. But Livramento's pinned him by the corner flag. And actually loses possession. Well done, Cucurella. Does well to win it. Gives it to Balish, little triangles, and Chelsea playing out. Enzo getting caught inside his own box, gets away with it. Luckily enough, Mudryk fouled off the ball. Referee's given a throw in to Newcastle. Chelsea make just problems themselves here again at the back. Anyway, Newcastle throwing high inside of our half now, halfway inside of our half. Kraft to take it. 2 down, Chelsea. Well, they play it into the centre forward. He tries to hold on to possession, but Cucurella nicks it off him. Back to Jorgensen. Gives it a toss in. Vega. Disasi. Toss in. Disasi. Strides forward now. Can stride forward. Newcastle back off. He strides up towards halfway, then turns slightly inside, and then goes square to toss in. Bottom of the centre circle. Inside of our half. Toss in. Stops and goes back over to Disasi. Madueke makes a run. He's just fuming because he never got played in. Absolutely fuming with Disasi. Anyway, it's come to João Felix. One more to Cucurella. Cucurella holds the ball up. Back to Vega. Under pressure. Goes back to Tossin. Tossin. Enzo. Just too narrow. Madueke still sulking. Now he gets back out on the right-hand side. Vega. Badiashile. Tossin. Enzo under pressure. Tossing. Newcastle pressing. Disasi finds Madueke. Under pressure goes back to Disasi. Disasi. Tossing bottom of the centre circle. Badiashile inside their half. Cucurella under pressure. Newcastle 5-4-1 defensively. Just the 20 players standing still. There's 5 players. Go pass it there. Too many players in a small space, and Newcastle break it down, and then we give a free kick away. Nkunku tracks back, fouls Grimares, falls over on the halfway line. Newcastle free kick. Telegraphed, easy. Chelsea's play is all in front of Newcastle. There's nothing gone in behind at all, at any point, to force them to just sort of back off a little bit. Everything's in front of them. It's come out to the right-hand side of Madueke. Run of the defender. Comes inside left foot. Lays off to Enzo. Ball over the top. Too high for everyone in a blue shirt. Newcastle get the ball away. Grimares going to fall over again. Grimares has fouled Enzo. What's he done here? He's caught him in his face, Enzo. Enzo went down straight away. He's put his hand in his face. Enzo went to challenge him. He's put his hand out straight into his face. And the referee says, oh, drop ball. That's a foul. You put your fingers in someone's eyes, that's a foul. No matter what. But referee's given drop ball and possession back to Newcastle. Told Chelsea don't challenge it. Byrne launches one high over the top to nobody. Straight to Jorgensen. Collects it right on the edge of his own box. Rolls it back out to Tossin. Badiashile. Chelsea need to do something for urgency here. Mudryk collects it halfway. Fronted up by 2 Newcastle defenders. Goes back. Tossin. Over halfway. Out to Madueke. Right hand side. Halfway inside their half. He's got a runner beyond him. It's Enzo. Cross comes in towards the back post. High. Cucurella heads it back down inside the box. Newcastle half clear it. But Vega. Referee didn't give it. I thought Vega made a foul. He hadn't. Come to Badiashile, whose first touch takes him 20 yards inside his own half. Vega. Centre circle. Plays the ball. Looking for Cucurella. Finds him. João Felix collects a loose ball. Cucurella's offside. Can't get anything going at the moment, Chelsea. It's all very stop-start. Giving stupid free kicks away. There's still no movement from anybody else on the bench. Enzo's just sitting there at the minute. Everyone's looking at Cole Palmer. He's like this on the bench. Palmer. If you want to win this competition, you make changes like Palmer, Jackson. There's none. So it tells you everything, doesn't it? Anyway, Newcastle. We went back possession on the halfway. Well done. Vega, Enzo tries to find Mudryk. Is too busy looking at who was beyond him and he loses possession. Newcastle driving forward. Edge of the penalty box. Chelsea do well to hold up the play. They've actually hit the post, Newcastle, and the ball goes away. The new striker up front, Osula, hits the post. They win back possession. Mudryk was too slow. They drive forward with Longstaff, and he plays the ball into Osula, who turns inside Cucurella, left foot, drags his shot, and Jorgensen had it covered, but it's the post and goes wide. I'm getting frustrated doing this, but you imagine the Chelsea fans gone up there, made the journey up to Newcastle to come travelling home after this. Toss in, Cucurella, inside their half, loose touch from him. Literally has to come all the way out to Maresca to collect the ball and goes back to toss in the centre circle. There's two runners. One of them's Enzo, one of them's Madueke, but he finds Nkunku, does well to hold up possession, has to go 10 yards back to recollect the ball. Plays it out to Mudryk. Level the edge of the penalty box. Right hand side. On his right foot. Cross comes in. Whipped in towards the back post. Headed away by Newcastle. Joe Linton by the corner flag. Fighting up by Dizazi. Gramaris helps him. He's going to fall over. He doesn't. They've worked it well. And then Enzo makes a challenge on the edge of the penalty box. Mouths off the referee and gets booked for it. Stupid it is. So easy. Little give and go. João Felix. He makes a challenge. He goes to make the challenge. He stops, does this. And Gramaris falls over him. And then Felix does that to the referee and gets booked for it. Anyway. Five minutes plus injury time to go. Newcastle possession inside of our half. They've won the second ball. It's come out left-hand side, Joe Linton, edge of our box, ball up the line. They've got a runner, it's Gramaris. Whilst Enzo wins it off of him, but Tonali picks up loose ball. Halfway inside of our half, going backwards now, Newcastle. All the way back inside their own half to Share. One more, wide right here to Kraft. Livramento. Cucurella tries to nab at him. Comes away from him inside the centre circle. Livramento holds up the ball. Lays it off. Enzo's just caught him off the ball. Livramento. Stupid challenge from Fernandes. Petulant. Kicks out at him. Anyway. Newcastle's holding his possession now. Chelsea just sort of half-hearted. Pushing out. Playing across their back line. All the way back towards their own penalty box here, Newcastle. And they give the ball away. Chelsea do well with it. Cucurella's got a ball into João Felix. He ignores him. And now Newcastle break away. Livramento. He's got a runner to his right-hand side. He plays the ball inside the penalty box. Look at Joelinton. Ball's beyond him to Jorgensen. Cucurella has a ball, simple ball to play in there. This is almost like, oh, we'll give it a go. We'll turn up and have a go. But not really bold about this one. Jesus. Cucurella into the feet of Nkunku. And Felix. Little 1-2s. 5-yard 1-2s here. Halfway inside their own half here, going nowhere. João Felix collects a loose ball. Plays it wide right, Dizazi. Madueke. Takes on the defender. Does well to hold him up. Take him on. They're backing off Newcastle. They're too worried about him. So just goes square to Enzo. Back to tossing. Balishali's literally 25 yards from goal. Everyone for Newcastle behind the ball. Mudryk now, left-hand side, running defender, Livramento, got past him. Cross comes towards the back post, but evades everyone. And comes out to Dizazi. Cross comes in towards the back post. Cucurella can't get his head on it. And it goes out of play. He does get his head on it. But as he heads it, he's sort of been eased away and he heads it down and wide. What's happened here? Why are you looking at João Felix for? I don't know. I don't know why. Anyway, They show the Newcastle fans singing and clapping inside the stadium. So disappointed in this game, I have to say. You're right earlier, Terry, by the way. Where is the urgency? There is none. Newcastle goal kick. Launch forward. Chelsea half clear it. Little triangles from Newcastle inside of our half it. Gramara's away from a challenge. Edge of the box. Wide right. Livramento's unmarked. Pulls it back to Gramara's, but well done, Mudryk. Got in his way. Saw it coming. Done well defensively to just... I think Cucurella gives it away. Tonali, right hand side. Inside of our box. In the corner of it now is Longstaff. Turns. Cross comes in. Deflected up in the air by Badiashile. Heads it away. Mudryk get blocked off by Tonali. It's a Newcastle throw-in. 15 yards for the corner flag. Newcastle throw. Going to take their time. Last minute of normal time. Livramento, 1-2, give and go. Pulls all back. Badiashile, little 5-yard ball away to no one. Ronan Cucurella, Vega, Enzo, Chelsea breaking forward. Wide right is Madueke. Good ball from Fernandes. 70-yard ball to Madueke. Right hand side, put in 2 Newcastle defenders. Come back inside, left foot. Shoots, blocked away. And then Vega. Oh, referee said play on. Vega shoots, low down. Good shot. Blocked away by Pope. Good save from Pope. Good shot from Vega. It was travelling towards the far post. It was Gramara's falling down again. Referee ignored it. Unlucky from Vega. Yeah, 3 minutes added time. Game over. So Kelly take the throw for Newcastle by his own corner flag. Chelsea win first ball and second and third. Enzo trying to find some feet. We're trying to find little dink balls. Newcastle's defence is converging on Felix and on Nkunku, and they've got no space to operate. So trying to play a ball in and do little 1-2 yard flick balls into each other, and it's not coming off at all at any point. And that was another one. Enzo trying to play a nice little dink ball, goes all the way through to the goalkeeper who's taken his time and now launches it over the top to everyone and goes to Jorgensen. So for Maresca, what he doesn't realise is this is another competition. Well, competition we're out of. So whereas at the moment he's got 3 competitions where he can play his cup side, as people are calling it, League Cup, FA Cup and Europa Conference League, he's now only got 2 left. Anyway, Chelsea trying to play a give and go with Madueke. Ball over the top's too long. Out of play for a Newcastle goal kick. 3 minutes of added time to go. Now Newcastle make a change. Tonali's coming off. Minute and a half to go. A youngster comes on. Miley comes on for Newcastle. Anyway, Chelsea defensive frailties with this cup side, they call it. Badiashile, Dizazi, Costas, unfortunately, first half. Chelsea had created some good moments, some good chances, but couldn't do anything with it. Right, so João Felix has just fouled defender over by the byline. He's on a yellow already, Felix. Newcastle just playing the ball back, getting on possession. The game's got to be finished. We've got 30 seconds of added time to go. Chelsea deserve the loss based on defensive errors. Simple as that. If you don't feel comfortable playing the ball out from the back, then don't fucking do it. End of that. You know, play and just don't keep doing it over and over and over and over again. I'm just watching Joe Linton just waltz through Chelsea defence here. and give it to Livramento. And thank God for Cucurella, who stood up and blocked him off. Well done, Cucurella. With that, the referee blows the final whistle, and it's all over. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. Absolutely disappointing performance, I have to say. Some players need to be looked at there. It's a situation where, you know, you're looking at this and you're thinking, like, you know, do something. These are players that a lot of players start 11 week in, week out. Most of them. It's a chance to impress. And it's just ridiculous, honestly. How on earth you can deliver a performance like that defensively? But the point I was trying to make a minute ago is you have a philosophy where you want to play out from the back, right? I understand all that. If you want to do that, that's what you want the players to do. But when you can see after the 5th or 6th time it's not working, then the manager, it's their responsibility to turn around and go, do you know what? Don't worry about doing that. Launch it. Every time you get a goal kick, launch it. For the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, every opportunity you get, long goal kick over the top and go and chase it. Change the game up because it was becoming too telegraphed. And what happened? We kept doing it. Newcastle wised up to it, pushed 6 players up against ours. And every time we tried to play the ball out, someone's up somebody else's arse. And we give the ball away time and time and time again. And in the end, it cost us twice. So you can't really say anything about it. But as I said, from Maresca, that's one less competition to rotate players. So when you do stuff like this, then you look at this and you're like, you know, but there's too many players that are trying to do tricks and flicks. They're trying to do little poxy bloody, you know, little just interplay. Newcastle had it easy because, as I said in the game, it's like not only by playing out from the back, right? That was being telegraphed time and time again, being telegraphed. But if you're a defender, no matter what level of football you play, I've played decent level, Southern Amateur, quite decent around London on a Saturday. Very good standard. But when you're a defender, what you want is the whole game being played in front of you because it's easy to see, to look what's happening, to telegraph passes, to nick in front of people, to watch where people are running. If they're dropping off to make a decision, do I go and follow them or do I just stay in my own position? And when the ball's being played like that in front of you for the whole game, it's so fucking easy to defend against. The problem that we've got is we've got no one going in between 2 defenders with a ball over the top. Because what we're trying to do is feed it between their lines. Now, we've done it 2 or 3 times in that game. Badiashile with one ball, tossing with the other one, between 2 defenders into Mudryk or into the run from Madueke. Or no, João Felix it was. Right, we did it twice in the game. But there's no ball over the top. You know, look at Cole Palmer's pass against Newcastle at the weekend. Newcastle pushed up to press us. We broke away. Cole Palmer looked up and played a long ball around between the defender in behind. A long raking ball that turned their defence straight away. If you got Jackson up front, or, you know, all you had to do, Maresca, was pull the players over and say, look, next 10 minutes, don't fucking play out from the back. Launch it. But also to Nkunku, to João Felix, to Mudryk, and to Dewsbury Hall started. Every time you 3 get the ball, or we get the ball in wide positions or at the back, then Nkunku, I want you to make a run over in behind. Or you drop off and Felix goes in behind and we play a long ball over the top. Because what you do by doing that is you force the opposition into going, hold on a minute, we've got to cover that off. So we're not all going to squeeze up. We've got to cover off the run. And that creates uncertainty between you as a defender and your midfield. Gaps appear and you change the game. But we didn't do it. We didn't do it. Time and time again, the ball went left, the ball went right, the ball went backwards, time and time again. And yeah, Curse, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. But all I'd say is just, you know, I think, bearing in mind how badly we were playing, and bearing in mind that you had loads of time to make changes, and look at the difference that Madueke made, but the fact that nobody else came on, no Cole Palmer, no Jackson, where okay, you got Man United coming up the weekend, but what's half an hour on a Wednesday night where you've got another 4 days till we wait for Man United? Why can't you bring on Palmer? Why can't you bring on Jackson? Why can't you bring on other people? Didn't get it. I didn't get it. But tonight's lineup is the same thing, the same cup side. So you would have had Pedro Neto playing if João Felix played the weekend against Newcastle. But Neto's in because, if Sancho. So Sancho would have been, if he wasn't ill, he'd probably started against Newcastle on the weekend. And Neto would have been on the bench. Then Neto would have started tonight. But because Neto played the weekend, he didn't play today, and Sancho's ill. So Dewsbury Hall did a job on the right-hand side, and he can't do it in this team. So but Jan Perry, he's always going to do that because of the players that he's got and because of Man United. He's always going to change the players. He's always going to play the so-called B team or the other team. But to me, it's like you sit there and just go, look, I'm not being funny, but you guys have got a chance to impress now. But this plan out for the back bollocks has come from the manager. It come from the manager beforehand. It comes from any manager. Play out for the back. Play out for the back. Draw players onto you and play through. Because if you play through the press, we've got loads of space that can counter-attack them. But you have to be able to play through the press and you have to be able to control the fucking ball. And if you can't do it, don't fucking do it. Simple as that. So you're right about Felix as well. Felix is powder puff, show pony. When he's got time and space, he'll kill you. When he gets the ball played into him with his back to goal, with 2 players up his arse, he's not doing nothing. It's the same with what's his name? Hakim Ziyech was exactly the same. We played Hakim Ziyech's position, for me, is on the right-hand side on, where he can see the defenders here, he can see the ball being played in here. He's got a picture of everything that was given to him. At Chelsea, we didn't do that enough with him. So when he gets the ball in, he already knows what's happening. He can see a picture. When Hakim Ziyech was asked to come in as a player as a number 10, was back to goal, he can see fuck all. He gets the ball played into him. By the time he turns around, he's been clattered and he was ineffective. And it's the same with João Felix. João Felix needs time and space to pick the ball up, to have a look at what's around him, collect the ball, turn, and make a difference. If he's got his back to goal, which is because Newcastle, the way we were playing was so easy because they're all in front of Newcastle, all they got to do is squeeze up on him. So when he says, give me the ball at my feet, step onto him. As soon as he collects it, he's getting clattered. Not happening. So we turned into just trying to play little tricks and flicks, which does fuck all and doesn't happen. So I'm sorry, but that performance was shocking defensively in that first half. We looked like we were absolutely clueless. At one point, they give the goalkeeper the ball back, and he's sitting there thinking, I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing here, who I'm supposed to be passing to. But we were awful at the back first half. We were made to pay for it with 2 mistakes. They could have scored more. They've hit the post twice, Newcastle. Yeah, we've hit the post once. We've had João Felix knock the ball wide. We've had a block shot. We could have scored 2 or 3 in that game. They could have scored 4 or 5. It's just one of those games where you're sitting there thinking, right, do we realistically think we're going to challenge for the Premier League title? No. Do we think we're going to finish top 4? We've got a job on to do it, but we're capable. But we've got a job on to do it. So what's the next best thing? Well, if we win the Europa Conference League, we're going to Europa League next year. And if we could win a trophy like the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, that'll be great for us. Back like the old days where you finish mid-table, I think that's a good season. You beat one of the big teams and try and have a good cup run, because that's what Chelsea was all about for years, before the money, before Abramovich. But some people out there don't even remember that, don't even realise that. All these people that are talking about, oh, this is the worst time of my life, worst I've ever seen Chelsea. Leave it out, will you? Jesus Christ. The only chance we had of a good season was a good cut run to try and finish top half and beat one of the big teams. But that's what we're up against at the moment. If the Europa Conference League, if we don't win that, then God help us. But the League Cup and the FA Cup, a chance to have a good cup run, win a trophy, because we can beat anyone on our day with the right team, but we don't do it. So to me, I'm not bothered about his team selection. I understand it because he's thinking about United on the weekend, keeping everybody else fresh. I understand that. What I don't understand is, and I questioned it against Liverpool, the substitutions, and I'm doing it again now. Why weren't there subs made? Why weren't more substitutions made? If you don't want to lose the game, if you're playing to win a game of football, which I hope every single person connected with a football club and the playing staff does, then if you want to win a game of football, if your intention is to win a game of football, then why not go after the game second half and make more changes? So we shall see. But we've lost the game on a poor defensive performance. Our play was telegraphed first half. We didn't mix up our play enough by just lumping it from the goal kick. Made to pay for it. The game was easy for Newcastle to defend against for the most part because it was all played in front of them. When we did play it in behind them, we caused them problems. When we get the ball wide, we run at them, we cause them problems. But once again, our final ball is lacking. So a lot of players on there haven't really done enough to force themselves in contention for the weekend. A lot of players will probably come off that pitch and think, oh, am I done by? But no, you got to do more. Hopefully understand that. But we lose. We lose away to Newcastle. Now, I'll be back for match commentary on Sunday. Man United v Chelsea. And God help us, hopefully, the first team deliver a good performance. I don't want to see another 20-minute spell like we had against Newcastle on the weekend where we go off it, allow them to dominate the ball. We need to be on the front foot, Chelsea. That's the way we play, front foot football. And we could destroy United on the weekend if we're up to it. If we're on it, if we don't keep playing the ball out the front back. Anyway, thank you for watching and for tuning in for the first time in a long time. I really appreciate it. On a bit of a rant. Like I said, if you just joined, I've been away for 4 nights, 5 days, nice and chilled out, stress-free. I come back, watch this, and I'm stressed out. So in the space of an hour and a half, I've gained 5 nights worth of stress. Anyway, take care of yourselves, people, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you again for your support. Smash the like button for me. I'll see you soon on the channel with another video and then commentary on the weekend. Take care of yourselves. Thanks a lot.